So previously we discussed the Graham's law of diffusion. So Graham's law of diffusion means at a constant temperature and pressure, the rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of density of the gas. Simply that is called as a Graham's law of diffusion. And this Graham's law of diffusion is also defined by using the molecular weight of a gas and vapor density of a gas. So all definitions will be same. At a constant temperature and pressure, the rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of density of the gas or square root of molecular weight of the gas or square root of vapor density of the gas. So this is the meaning about the Graham's law of diffusion. And also we solve some problems which is related to the Graham's law of diffusion. Let us. Now here we going to explain the Dalton's law of partial pressure. What is that, students? Dalton's law of partial pressure. Simple meaning. So for example, here we take the mixture of gases. So here in this mixture of gases, first, second, let we assume the three gases are present. Here in this 1, 2, 3 gases are present. Here the nature of that gas is chemically they do not react with each other. Chemically they do not react with each other. Means first gas is do not chemically react with the third and second. Similarly, second gas chemically not react with the 1 and 3. 3 is also not react with the 2 and 1. That means all gases chemically they do not react with each other. In this condition, the total pressure is exerted by a mixture of gas. This mixture of gas total pressure is equals to sum of the partial pressure of the each gas. Simply that is called as a Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay, students, are you understood? So here condition is the gases which are present in mixture, they chemically do not react with each other. So the Dalton's law of partial pressure is defined the total pressure exerted by a mixture of gases. Students, what is that? The total pressure exerted by a mixture of gases which do not chemically react, is equals to sum of partial pressure of each gas present in that mixture is called as a Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay, students, the total pressure exerted by a mixture of gases which do not chemically react with each other is equals to sum of the partial pressure of each gas which is present in the mixture. That is called as a Dalton's law of partial pressure. So mathematically it is represented as total pressure P total is equals to P1 plus P2 plus P3. On that mixture, let we assume the only 3 gases are present. So P total is equals to P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5 up to infinite. But on that mixture only 3 gases are present. So P total is equals to P1 plus P2 plus P3. Where P total is the total pressure of mixture. Total pressure of mixture. P1 is partial pressure. Partial pressure of first gas. P2 is partial pressure of second gas. Similarly, P3 is, what is that? Partial pressure of third gas. So this is the meaning about the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Then partial pressure of gas is equals to mole fraction into total pressure. Partial pressure of any gas is equals to mole fraction into total pressure. For example, partial pressure of first gas is equals to mole fraction of first gas into total pressure. By using this formula, we should find out the partial pressure. Similarly, partial pressure of second gas is equals to mole fraction of second gas into total pressure. Okay. Similarly, partial pressure of third gas is equals to mole fraction of that gas, third gas into total pressure. So by using this formula, we should find out the partial pressure of any gas. So this is the meaning about the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay. So this Dalton's law of partial pressure is not applicable. Dalton's law of partial pressure is not applicable, means the gases which are chemically react with each other, then the Dalton's law of partial pressure is not applicable. Okay. So chemically react with each other gases are present, then the Dalton's law is not applicable. For example, carbon monoxide and chlorine, these mixture, the Dalton's law is not applicable. And another set, nitric oxide and chlorine gas, in this set also Dalton's law is not applicable. Similarly, nitric oxide and oxygen gas is also Dalton's law is not applicable. Similarly, hydrogen and chlorine gas also Dalton's law is not applicable. Similarly, hydrogen and fluorine gas also Dalton's law is not applicable. Similarly, ammonia and hydrochloric acid is also present in mixture. The Dalton's law is not applicable. Means these mixture, ammonia and hydrochloric, is chemically react with each other in any condition. So Dalton's law is not applicable for chemically reacting gases. Okay, student. These set of gases are present in a mixture. So Dalton's law is not applicable. For example, if the Dalton's law is applicable, means they chemically do not react with each other. What are the examples? Example, nitrogen and hydrogen gas. The Dalton's law is applicable for these type of mixing gases. Similarly, hydrogen and oxygen gas, Dalton's law is applicable. Similarly, nitrogen and oxygen gas is also Dalton's law is applicable. Similarly, sulfur trioxide and oxygen gas, the Dalton's law is applicable. So these type of mixing of gases is present, the Dalton's law is applicable for this type of chemically not reacting gaseous mixture. So this is the applications for Dalton's law of partial pressure.